Hey everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, how are you doing? My name is Alyssa. It's good to meet you. And if you're coming back from another video, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So for today's video, I'm just going to be doing a pregnancy Q&A, my first pregnancy Q&A. This is long overdue. I should have recorded this video like 2 or 3 weeks ago. But this is honestly my second time recording this video. My SD card broke, so I had to go and get a new one, wait to get paid, get a new one, and now I'm here recording it again. I'm not gonna hold you guys too long, so if you guys like this video, give it a like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And yeah, so let's just get into the question. Instagram, Facebook, and just like my messages through people who have just like messaged me asking me questions about my pregnancy. So I have them all written down in my notes right here. Quite a bit of questions. So yeah, did I plan on having twins? I wouldn't necessarily say I planned on having twins. I was really shocked when I found out I was having twins. I didn't even really plan on getting pregnant. When I did, it kind of just like happened, you know? So, twins? No, I didn't plan on twins, but I knew I was gonna have a baby soon. I just didn't know how soon, and yeah, so Richard's almost 2, so I guess it's pretty good timing. We'll be pretty good distance apart in age. So yeah. The second question is, do I know what I'm having? So yes, I do know what I'm having. I am having a boy and a girl. I said that in my last YouTube video that I posted. That was about 3 weeks ago. And I'm very excited. When I found out I was having twins, didn't plan, but I wanted to have twin girls because, you know, they're just so freaking cute. But now that I know that I'm having a boy and girl, I'm more excited because Richard gets the best of both worlds and he gets to have a brother and a sister, so I'm really excited about it. See if my eyebrows, I feel like you cannot see my eyebrows in this lighting, but they're there. Okay. The next question is, when am I due? So my due date is June 28th. Yeah, June 28th, 2020. And the baby should come sooner than that. My doctor doesn't, like, twins never, well, it's rare for twins to come on their due date. They usually come a little sooner than what they say, you know, like when your full term is. So they'll probably come mid-June, like the middle of June. I'm not really sure when, but you guys can leave some comments down below what day you think it's gonna be. But right now my due date is June 28th. Is it easier being pregnant the second time around? So I heard a lot of people feel like or say that it's a lot easier with your second or your third pregnancy just because you've been through it all. But for me personally, this pregnancy was a lot different than my last pregnancy. When I was pregnant with Richard, I literally couldn't do anything but sit in the house because the house that I lived in was literally on the middle of the freeway, like a highway. You couldn't really like walk anywhere, so I couldn't really get any exercise in. Or I also didn't have any like morning sickness with my son. I didn't have any heartburn. No, I didn't have really any symptoms at all. But this time around, my whole first trimester, I felt very sick. I couldn't eat chicken. I couldn't eat very many different types of meat. So this pregnancy has been a lot different than my first time around. But I wouldn't say it's harder. I just say it's different. Like, all of the things that I have been through this pregnancy are a lot different than my first pregnancy. How do I feel about having twins? So when I first found out I was having twins, I was just really nervous. Like, I didn't really know how to really take it in. I didn't really know how I felt about it. But as like time's going on, and I'm literally 6 months pregnant now, I'm very excited. Like, I'm ready for these babies. I want to see what they look like. I'm ready to have a fresh baby in the house. I love the smell of babies. If you are a parent or just somebody who's been around newborns, you know they have just like a good smell to them. I love the smell of newborns, so I'm really excited to have new babies in the house. All right, the next question isn't really about the babies or my pregnancy, but I guess it is about like me and my family overall, like the little family I have, is do we plan on living in Portland forever? So if you guys don't know, I live in Portland, Oregon, and let's just say I've been here my whole life, a whole 20, almost 21 years, and I do not plan on living here my whole life. I do not like Portland very much. The only thing I like here really is that you get all of the seasons, like all the seasons change. You get snow, you get heat, you get rain, you get all the seasons. You get fall, spring, winter, you get all that. But I want more of like the heat, and I want more of like the sun, because in Portland we get sun, but we don't get a lot of heat. It's just mainly like rain all year round. So, and it's just, Portland isn't somewhere I want to raise my children. So we are planning on moving next year out of Portland. I'm not going to say too much just because it's still a little soon to be like telling everybody like what our like plans and our expectations and goals are. But just know that we are planning on moving next year, 2021, the beginning of the year. So stay tuned for that because it's gonna happen. The next question is probably a question I got quite a bit from a couple different people, is it hard having a toddler while pregnant with twins? Let me just say that I am tired all the freaking time. Like, my son is constantly has me on my feet. He is just a little freaking tester. He just loves to test me. He's literally 2 years old this month, so he's going into that terrible 2 stage, and he is a lot. So I mean, yeah, it's hard being pregnant with twins, but I mean, like, it's doable. I'm not gonna say like, oh no, like I wouldn't recommend it. It's just, like, you just gotta have more patience, and yeah, that's all I really have to say. Like, the main thing you need for raising a toddler while pregnant is just patience and sleep. So yeah. Do we have baby names? So yes, we have baby names. We have a girl name picked out, but not a boy name. We have like ideas, but we're not too sure on any of the ideas we have. It's just like not coming to me. Like nothing we've picked or said has really like fit, I guess you could say. I just really don't really like any of the names that we've picked out. But if you guys have any baby name suggestions, leave them in the comments, because I will be very happy if somebody leaves me some comments of some baby names. The only thing I'm going to say, I'm not going to give out my daughter's name, because there's people who are going to be giving birth to their children before me out there in the world, and the girl name that I have picked for my daughter, I personally haven't heard it before. I think it's very unique, and I don't want anybody to take the name before I give my daughter the name. So the only thing I'll say is her name is going to start with an A. So if you guys have baby names for a boy starting with an A, or it could be any name, leave them down in the comments so I can look at them and maybe find a baby name. Will we have a baby shower? So at first I was telling myself no, like I don't want to have a baby shower. I got enough going on already. Like literally a lot is going on, especially right now. Richard's birthday, his second birthday party is in a couple weeks. And then Richard's birthday is literally the day after Richard Jr.'s birthday. So their birthdays are back to back. And then my birthday is next month, which I'm probably not going to do anything, so that doesn't really matter. But we just have like a lot going on right now, but I am going to have like a little baby shower just for like my close family and friends to come bring me gifts and celebrate the twins. So I plan on doing something, but just probably nothing too big. Do I have a birth plan? So my birth plan, you know, when you're having twins, anything can happen, so anything can change at any time. So my birth plan, I want to have the babies vaginally, and I will be getting an epidural. I'm not good with pain, so I will take as much medicine as they will give me because I'm not one to take pain like that. So I will be getting an epidural, but I want to have them vaginally if I can. Fingers crossed. I do not want to have a C-section, but you know, whatever happens, happens. If I have to have a C-section, I will get over it. I might cry a little bit, but I will get over it. I just want to be able to birth the babies healthy and the easiest way possible. But my plan is to just have them naturally. Twins, identical or fraternal? The twins are in separate sacks, so that means they're fraternal twins, and they are a boy and a girl, so they can't be identical. Leave down in the comments if you know anybody who has twins and they're fraternal twins that are boys and girls still look a lot alike, because I've seen twins on like YouTube that they, just because they're a boy and a girl, they still look a lot alike just because they're, you know, opposite sex. I mean, I don't know. I heard that if they're the opposite sex, they can't be identical, but who knows? I've seen babies that make me think that you can have identical boy and girl babies, but that's how it goes. I personally think that the babies are going to come out looking a lot alike, you know. I feel like baby Richard, I feel like they're gonna look like him. When my son was born, he looked very Hispanic. Baby dad, my fiance, he is Cuban, black and white. So they come out looking a little bit more on the Hispanic side, but Richard has really like toned down like in coloring a lot. He's pretty like lighter skin tone, and he has like blue eyes, like, but my dad's whole side of the family has blue eyes, and Richard's mom's whole side of the family has blue eyes, and then Richard's full blood brother has blue eyes too. So it's not really weird that he has blue eyes, but me and Richard both have brown eyes. So we personally think the twins are gonna have brown eyes because we just think Richard just got lucky. He just got blessed to have this beautiful life that he lives, being this little light-skinned, curly-haired baby with blue eyes. But you know, I don't really know, but I personally think they're gonna look a lot alike, even though they're fraternal twins. This question, I'm gonna answer it anyways, is because some people probably just don't know me. Are all of my kids from the same baby dad, same baby's father? All of my kids are from the same guy. Me and Richard have been together for 6 years, and it will be 6 years in May. So yes, all of my kids are from the same guy. Me and my sister, when we were young, me and my sister were half sisters. There's a lot of people out there who like call their siblings who are their half siblings, but me personally, I don't think it's like that. I just think if that's your brother, that's your brother. If that's your sister, that's your sister. You shouldn't like be like, oh, that's my half brother, that's my half sister. I just personally think you should be like, that's my brother, you know, like, just because you only share one parent, if you guys grew up together, like, that's your sibling. So that's how I've always looked at it. But I do know people who call like their siblings their half siblings because they only share one parent. But I'm very grateful to say all of my children are by the same guy. They all have the same 2 parents, so they're all full blood instead of half blood. Different from your first pregnancy. Well, I think I kind of already answered this question, but what is different is I didn't have morning sickness. I wasn't able to not eat. There weren't really things I couldn't eat when I was pregnant with Richard. I could eat whatever I wanted. I didn't have like a light stomach. I didn't gain a lot of weight off. No, I gained quite a bit of weight when I was pregnant with Richard. Like in my face got really chunky. So did my arms, and like I just got chunky. Like I said, I couldn't go anywhere. I was stuck in the house. So like that kind of like stopped me from like walking and doing things because I lived on a highway. But a lot of the things that are different this time around is just I had morning sickness, I have different cravings, and yeah, my pregnancy this time around is like all of my fat is literally in my stomach. Like I haven't really like gained very much face weight or like arm weight or in my legs. It's mainly all in my stomach. Like it's so round. And even my doctor told me I'm pretty petite for carrying twins for being 6 months, but don't jinx me because I still have 3 months to go. Who did we tell we were pregnant first, or who did we tell the sex first? But who we told we were pregnant first was, obviously I told Richard first, and then since they were here, I told my Nana and my mom, and then Richard's dad. So those were the first 3 people to know: my Nana, my mom, and Richard's dad. And then who found out the sex first was Richard's dad, my mom, and my Nana. So like the same 3 people, just in a different order, found out we were pregnant first. And then I told a couple close friends, but not too many people who I thought would have a loud mouth to go telling people, because I was keeping it to myself for a while. If you watched my last video, I think I didn't really tell. I think that was the video where I said I was pregnant, like told everybody. But I think I didn't tell anybody until I was over 15 weeks. I wanted to wait to make sure everything was healthy with the babies and everything was okay, because since you're carrying twins, you are more high risk for things, and I didn't want anything to happen and then go and tell YouTube and then like have to tell YouTube something else if something bad happened. So I just kept it to myself. I kept it off Facebook. And I don't really talk to very many people anyways. I'm more of a homebody. I like to stay at home. I don't like to really like talk to a bunch of people. So the next question is, do I have any cravings? So this pregnancy, I'd say the things I crave are pretty weird. I like to eat the ham and cheese Hot Pockets. Those are so freaking good. I eat them all the time. And my first trimester, I ate a lot of like breakfast burritos, potatoes, eggs, and like sausage wrapped up in a tortilla with some hot sauce. I would eat that. The past couple of days I've been wanting top ramen, and I never eat top ramen. So I've been wanting like top ramen and mashed potatoes and mac and cheese. Those are the things I crave. That's just about it. And sweets. Last pregnancy I had gestational diabetes. In this pregnancy I have to take the glucose test in a couple of next week or something, and I'm sure I have them again. I eat a lot of freaking sweets, and I shouldn't, I know, but I do. And it's like I balance it out with my food. I eat food, and then as soon as I'm done eating, I'm like, I need something sweet to eat. So I need to like slow that down and figure out something else. But I do crave like Reese's peanut butter cups or Skittles or like Mike and Ike's. Those are the cravings I have this pregnancy. Are you scared for birth? I was scared for birth my first pregnancy. I'm scared for birth this time just because, like anything could happen, and I am very weak when it comes to pain. I'm not good with pain at all, so I am nervous, but I'm getting through this and I'm gonna be all right, and I know it's gonna be all okay. So I'm not like terrified, but I am a little nervous about it happening. Will you record the labor and delivery? So I'm not gonna like be one of those people who have like the camera all the way up my junk trying to show y'all everything, but I will probably like record like going to the hospital, like how I'm feeling, getting the diaper bag together after the babies are born. I'll probably record all that and make it into like a little video, but I don't really think I'm gonna like record the birth. So yes and no. The next question isn't really about the babies, but I thought I'd answer it anyways, is why don't I make more YouTube videos? Okay, so you guys are gonna think, you guys are just gonna say it, I already know. You're full of excuses. I am full of excuses. But let me just say that for a while, my camera charger was missing, and then when I found it, I didn't have an SD card, and then my SD card broke. I had to wait to get paid to get a new SD card. Sometimes I'm just really lazy. I'm pregnant with twins and I have a toddler, so sometimes I just don't feel like recording a video or sitting down and editing for 3 hours. But I want to post more and I plan on posting more, but every time I say I'm gonna post more, something happens and I'm not able to post more. So let's just say I want to post more. I want to post like 2 or 3 times a week, and that's my goal. I just got an SD card. I have my charger. I have everything I need, so nothing should be stopping me this time, but just know I plan on posting more videos. Next question is, are you stopping at 3 kids or do you want more? So my whole 6 years I've been with Richard, we've always said we wanted 5 kids. Now we're at 3. It went from 1 to 3 real quick. We are now a family of 5. So when I'm pregnant, I say no, I don't want to have more kids because this pregnancy is like kicking my ass and I'm very irritable and just like irritated at life. So sometimes I'm like, no, I don't want to have more kids, but in the long run, like after I have these babies, I know I'm gonna still want to have more kids in the future, but it's probably gonna be about 3 to 5 years until we have another kid. After we've probably moved out of state, got settled, lived there, Richard's in school, you know, like Richard will be in school, the twins will probably be in daycare. So yeah, it will probably be a long while until I have more children. I think the best question that anybody could have, because I'm still trying to figure out myself, is how do I feel about having 3 kids by the age of 21? So as you guys, I've said before, my 21st birthday is next month. April 18th is my birthday, and I will be turning 21. I will still be pregnant, so I can't really do anything fun, but I can like go out to eat with Richard, and that's what we plan on doing, is just going out to eat. I don't really have any like plans or anything, but I'm excited to have 3 kids by 21. I'd rather have my kids young than later on in life. I love being a mom. I cherish it. I absolutely adore it. I don't know what I would do in this world if I didn't have my son. So I know that the twins are just going to give me more joy in life. So I'm happy about it. I wouldn't have it any other way. My camera is dying, and that is all the questions I have. If you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up, comment down below some more video ideas, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you guys for watching the whole video if you guys did, and yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video.